Welcome back to another Pokemon Throwback Thursday, where every Thursday morning we take a deep dive into a vintage set. We're going to complete order, so the set we're checking out today is Diamond and Pearl Mysterious Treasures. We will be checking the recently sold listings of, the cards and sealed products, and then we're going to be checking more cards and products that have gone up in price from sets that are Sun and Moon and older. We're even checking out some of my all-time favorite cards today. And we do have to give thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is the Minnesota Card Show. There's a card show March 1st, which is this Saturday in Shakopee, Minnesota. I will be there vending and recording. It's 150 plus tables, which they still have a couple tables available if you guys do want to vend. It's only $80 a table, so if you guys got some doubles or something, honestly, with this market, it's a great time to sell some of your stuff. And then, too, it's a TCG only card show, so no sports cards. They even have a couple voice actors from Pokemon coming. So it's going to be a super, super good time. Definitely come say what's up. But all right, let's get to it. Checking out Diamond and Pearl Mysterious Treasures. Came out August 1st, 2007. 123 cards plus one secret rare. I remember I didn't open too much of this set, but I definitely opened probably like maybe 20, 30 packs. So remember, this is a set that has the level next to the Pokemon name. They have a really nice Pikachu in here that's pretty popular. Yeah, right here. Pretty cool Pikachu if you really look at it. If you're a Pikachu fan, this is a must get. I mean, it's just cool to see another Pikachu in the background like that. But you can get this in reverse holo too. It really, really pops. And then, again, we're only getting 3 level X's for the set. We got Electivire, Lucario, pretty nice. And then we got Magmortar, so not really a ton. And then the secret rare is this Trainer Time Space Distortion, which is pretty cool. I don't have this card, but I've seen it in person. It does pop. It really does. So we're going to hop to Pokedata. Just a little easier since there's not that many cards to look at. But these are the 5 most expensive cards. That Time Space Distortion, Lucario, Magmortar, Electivire, and then that Pikachu Reverse Holo. So we will check out this Time Space Distortion here. Kind of a unique card, though, if you really, really look at it. There's not going to be a ton of data on this either. So last sold $20 raw, $30 raw, $11 raw, $25 raw. But to find it in like super, super clean condition, it's definitely more like $40, $50. We got a PSA 9 for $140, another 9 for $109. We got a PSA 7 for $17, another one for $20. Next, we got the Magmortar here. So, same thing. Honestly, very, very affordable. I know in a PSA 10, it gets a little expensive, but raw, you can find them all day for like probably $15 to $35 in decent condition. We got a raw down here for $40, but a bunch of raws at $15 to $20, even some at like $2, $3 and stuff. But those ones are going to be rough condition. See if we can find any graded. We got a PSA 10 here for $928. It's a pop 12. So the 10s are worth a decent amount, but again, there's only 12 of them in the world. So that is why. Next, we have the Lucario Level X. This one's a little more expensive. So last sold in a 10 is $2,699. It's a pop 33. And then raw, 40, 20, 20. We got a PSA 9 at 185, another raw at 35. So a little more expensive for sure. Then we got the Electivire. So last sold in a 10, $695, says pop 30 also. Again, they're just not nearly as popular as Lucario. But last sold 12, 27, 30, 40. We got a PSA 9 at 200. We got that 10 at 695. A couple more raws at like 100 to 130. So not really a ton going on for this set. We're going to check some sealed products. The Pikachu, there's like not a ton of sales at all on Pokedata or TCG Player. So checking out the booster box. Last sold $4,035, and that was towards the end of 2024. Then we got to check the booster pack. Very affordable booster packs. Last sold 140, 110, 125, 85, 82, 82, 87, 85. So not too bad. But all right, let's check out some other cards and products here. So we got the Kanto Power Collection box. This is the Dragonite one. It was $200 3 months ago. Now last sold $299, $280, $260, $260, $299. Not a ton of sales, but again, we got the Mewtwo Kanto Power Collection. Same thing, was $210 a couple months ago. Now last sold $299, $280, $250, $245, $240. Next, checking out the Dragonite EX Full Art from XY Evolutions. I'm actually happy to see this card go up in price. I feel like it's one of the best cards in the XY Evolution set. It was $13 just a couple months ago. Now last sold $29, $20, $23, $38, $18. And then in a 10, it's also going up, was $86 in October 2024. Now last sold $125. So still very affordable. Next, we have the Mewtwo EX Full Art from XY Evolutions. Another one that I really enjoy. Was just $13 3 months ago. Now last sold, let's see, near mint 30, 25. Bunch of damage on here. Another near mint at 25. 2 at 17 for near mint. It's a good deal. Then for PSA 10, it was $75 in September of 2024. Now last sold $127 in a 10. Next, we have the Misty's Determination from XY Evolutions. This was $13 a couple months ago. Now last sold 23, 26, 23, 24, 20, 23. And in a 10, not really going up a ton. Let's see if we check the all-time. All-time was 231 down to 55, up to 142, back down to 71, and now right around 120, leveled out. So next, we have the Charizard EX from XY Flashfire. Was $102 a year ago. Now last sold $250, $140, $140, $170, $165. Definitely going to be closer to $200 to get it like really, really clean. And then in a 10 on Pokedata, it was $245 March of 2020. Got all the way up to $3,500 during that first boom during COVID. Got back down to like $1,200. Now last sold $2,099. So definitely going up a little bit in the 10. Next, we have the Umbreon EX Full Art from XY Fates Collide. Checking out a bunch of XY cards. So 1 year ago, this card was $32. Now last sold $150, $86, $72, $85 of the picture, $99, $90, $65. And then in a 10, it got very cheap. It was like $125 in 2023. And then now last sold $705 in a 10 and $191 in a 9. Next, we have the Lugia EX Full Art from XY Ancient Origins. This was around $60 a year ago. Now last sold $99, $130, $80, $79, $80, $79. And then the Lugia in a PSA 10 was around $100, shot all the way up to $1,325, back down to $369. Now last sold $850, $740, and we got a sale at $150 for a 9. Next, we have the Gengar EX from Phantom Forces. In my opinion, this is probably top 3 best full arts ever created. I mean, that background is crazy. This was $144 a year ago. Now last sold $399, $254, $348, $350, $399. So we got 3 of them at $399. That's crazy. And then in a PSA 10, this thing's just gone wild. It was $160 in 2020. Now last sold $2,140 in a 10. And then we got a 9 sale even at $1,269. Wow. And then we got the Mew EX promo full art. Just checking out some random full arts, you know, some cool ones from the X and Y era. Not a ton of data on TCG Play for this card, but in a 10, it was $300 in 2022. Now, last sold right around $1,300. And then raw 55, 31, 35, 50. We got a PSA 9 at 125, 120. So very affordable unless you're trying to get to 10. And then I just wanted to show this off. These are some really, really cool full arts from Black and White Dragons Exalted. I remember pulling this Ho-Oh. I still have it. I don't really collect a ton of full arts, but, you know, that is a beauty. Same with that Mew EX. Some of my all-time faves. So it says for the Rayquaza, Ra 244, Ho-Oh Ra 117, the Mew 100, and the Giratina 87. Just wanted to show those ones. Pretty cool. Next, couple break cards. I know a lot of people probably forget about these. The Lugia break was $5.39 in October. Now last sold 10, 9, 13, 13, 8, 8, 15. It's definitely tough to find them in super clean condition for under $10, especially for the Lugia. It's tough to find the Lugia under $10 in really, really clean condition. Next, we have the Greninja break. These are the best 2 break cards. This was $5 a year ago. Now last sold 11, 9, 9, 9, 14, 12, 11. I do have all these break cards. It's a very, very easy set to complete. So if you guys do like these break cards, there's a decent amount. I can't remember the exact number, but I'm going to say like 30-ish or something like that. So it doesn't take very long. But all right, getting to my all-time favorite cards here. These are the secret rares from, you know, the X and Y era. We got Gardevoir here. Now, I normally like getting these whenever I see them, and these are getting tougher and tougher to find in clean condition for a good deal. So this was $30 in November. Now last sold $49, $44. We got a near mint at $27, but I'm telling you, you know, if it's a good deal like that, it's probably not really near mint. Another near mint at $60. We even got a PSA 7 at $65. And then in a 10, it's also just going nuts. So this thing was cheap. It was literally like $70 in 2020 in a 10. And then last sold in a 10 was $450. We got a 9 at 70, another 9 at 99. So the 9s are still very affordable. And, you know, the raws too, we got a ton of sales at $20, $30, $40. But I'm telling you, they're not going to be super, super clean. These cards also are very, very off-centered a lot of the times. Next, we have the Alakazam EX. This one's super, super cool. I love that Umbreon and Lugia are in this card. I mean, just imagine that. A card right now that came out with Umbreon, Lugia, and Alakazam all in one card. Crazy texture. There's a gold border. So if you guys have not seen these cards in person, definitely check them out. This was $35 a year ago. Now last sold 123, 123, 123, 150. We have another one at 99. I think I have 4 of these. Very, very cool cards. There's so many people that don't even notice the Lugia in the background too. And in a 10, same exact thing. You know, it was $80 in 2020. Now it says last sold about $950 in a 10. We got a 9 at 180, another 10 at 999. Next, we have the Gyarados EX. Again, just another banger. This card was $45 a year ago. Now last sold 102, 105, 102, 90, 113. And then in a 10, you know, these cards, like I said, are pretty tough to grade. It was $71 in 2019. Now last sold about $850 in a 10. We got a bunch of 9s here at 190, 167, 200, 195. And here's that 10 at 850. And then raw, you know, 40, 35, 40, 40, 102. Next, we have the Mewtwo EX. I don't know why these pictures are blurry, but this is from Breakthrough. I absolutely love the Breakthrough set. It's one of my all-time favorite sets. There's 10 awesome Mewtwo cards in that set, including 2 cards just like this. So this was $42 a year ago. Now last sold 73, 65, 65, 70, 60, 62. I just got one of these cards. I think I only have 3 of these ones. And then in the 10, it was like $50 to $60 in 2020. Now last sold $699. In a 9, it was $150. And raw, we got sales at, you know, 30, 50, 30, 15, 75, 50, 60. Next, we have the other Mewtwo EX from XY Breakthrough. This was $40 about a year ago. Now last sold 95, 75, 75, 82, 65. And then in a PSA 10, it was, again, same thing, you know, $50 to like $100. Then last sold in a 10, we got $700. We got a 9 at 160, and then raw, you know, same thing. And then the pop on this card is 200. I should have checked all the pops. The other Mewtwo pop is 221 in a 10. The Gyarados pop is 976 in a 10. The Alakazam is 539. And the Gardevoir is 464. I always forget to check the pops. But all right, next we have the Shaymin EX, you know, same type of card. This is a promo though. So this was $40 a year ago. Now last sold 90, 87, 85, 65, 85, 55. So if you guys do see any of these cards in really, really good condition, definitely pick them up. And then we'll have it a Pokedata. Checking the PSA 10, it was $83. Now last sold, let's see if we can find a recent 10, $850. The 9, 127, 150, 110. Raw, you know, 80, 60, 65, 70, 60, 49. And of course, it doesn't say the pop for this one. And then the last one of these cards is the Yveltal EX Alternate Art Promo. Probably my favorite one out of all of them, just because it literally looks like a painting. This was $43 a year ago. Now last sold 120, 78, 80, 46, 78, 79, 79, 50. And then in a PSA 10, you know, it was $165 in 2022. Now last sold in a 10, $1,299. We got a 9 at 120, 107, 185. And then raw, you know, 80, 80, 93, 60, 40, 60, 40. And then to end it off, this is a box I've wanted for a very, very long time. I know it's a little tough to see, but it actually has that Shaymin and the Yveltal card inside of that box, and it actually shows it. Super, super cool. Was $207 in 2022. Now last sold $810, $850, $645, $601. Yeah, this has always been a box I've really wanted because I just think it looks cool. I love the big X on it, and you can't really beat that lineup of promos. It does come with a couple trainers too, so very, very cool box. But all right, that was today's Pokemon Throwback Thursday. I did not need anything from today's set. Obviously, it's only 3 level X cards, and I got those a very long time ago. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know your favorite card from today's video. And then if you guys did not know, I am now doing giveaways every single Sunday. So make sure you go back and watch my Japanese market video and comment your favorite card from that video to be entered. And I will be calling the winner on the very next Sunday video, which I will also be starting a new giveaway. So every Sunday, I'll be calling a winner and starting a new giveaway. So definitely check those out. And then if you guys like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a like and comment, especially for vintage. You know, vintage needs to get some love. And then if you guys want to support more, you can check out my Instagram or my YouTube membership. It's only 99 cents a month. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon What If Wednesday, where I talk about the illustration rare cards and, you know, if it's time to sell, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.